Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier and welcome to Exposed, a series where I go beyond the standard review and compromise my warranty so that you don't have to. By seeing what components are used and the detail that's put into the design and construction, we can quantify quality, durability, and value for your money. Each component's going to have its own video to keep things simple. A search for Noobifier Exposed will help you find the others quickly in the future. The Virpil Delta Grip is listed at $120 plus shipping. It's been my daily driver for about 6 months without any complaints. The exterior fit and finish are an odd design but are fantastic. The grip is made from a slightly grippy polymer, which has a very nice feel. The grip feels solid and in the hands doesn't resonate when using the trigger. The texture prevents sliding without reducing performance. There are no panel gaps or irregularities in the casting. To gain access, the Delta has nothing tricky about it. The grip is held together with very small cap screws and bolts, and you'll need a 2.5mm Allen. It can be taken apart and put back together, providing you take care not to over-torque the screws. Once the screws are removed, the grip splits into 3 parts. The casting is pretty on the outside, but internally there are signs that during assembly, a technician sanded to achieve a good fit. The base uses a pair of very long bolts that pass through the twist mechanism, ensuring nothing will ever move. The circuitry is attached on the right side of the grip, and the components are connected by a sea of wires terminated by plugs. Nothing is hard soldered, so technically replacement parts could be sent. Some switches are held in place with hot glue, which brings the overall impression down a notch when compared to other grips. Nothing would ever wiggle loose, and the only friction point could be where the main wire passes through the twist mechanism. A closer look at the wire shows no signs of distress in the jacket, which is good considering this has been my daily grip for months of use. The Z-axis uses a Hall effect sensor, which operates precisely without contact. The grip goes back together very easily if you align the grooves, resulting in the same close tolerance as if it was brand new. Some observations and the score. The internals of this joystick is full and busy, but sound. I would have liked to have had a trigger made out of a denser plastic or even metal. Moving parts like the Z-axis are frictionless magnetic and of a very high quality. The trigger buttons are similar to others in the industry and should last forever through millions of clicks. The score in this series is a maximum of 9, allowing for 10 to be given to truly remarkable gear. All grips in this series are evaluated with the same weight. The quality of the material is 7.5. The points were lost for the trigger and the internal use of hot glue. I would much rather see glue than parts falling off, so there are actually 2 ways of looking at this. The quality of the casting is an 8.5 without any issues. There's a great feeling of density in the grip, without any hollow resonation when using the trigger. The quality of the electronics is a 7.5. Everything is methodically laid out, and some things stood out. The triggers return a great tactile click. The quality of the pedal-shaped hat switches are fine, but I found some reports of them letting go if pushed very hard. I haven't personally experienced this, but I also don't push very hard. I found that the hats fully reject any unwanted input, making them very easy to enjoy. The analog mini stick is surrounded with a grippy ring that seems to be made out of a rubber-coated metal. The mouse wheel is as good as any mainstream gaming mouse. A nitpicky thing, the RGB glow isn't uniform. Engineering is a solid 8. It's minor, but I would have loved to have seen metal anchors and bolts instead of screws. The assembled grip fully feels like a single piece. Longevity is a 9. Nothing here has given me any impressions that it would ever fail during years of daily normal use. The Delta grip looks funny, works well, and has an awesome Z-axis. This is a series of short videos that I'll be working on, so please subscribe and stay tuned. If you don't agree with any of my evaluations, please let us know in the comments so we can be better informed. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.